So that exercise is ongoing as we work with the fisher folk and all the BMUs and all the cooperatives that have been built around that space. And then lastly is matter security. It is very important because there is a lot of insecurity in our waters. Both between different groups of fishermen, and I want to encourage the fisher folk. As government, we have identified areas for breeding of fish. It is not right for any BMU or any group to go and fish in areas of breeding because it undermines the whole industry. And I know that some of the fights occur when certain rogue groups try to go and fish in these identified areas. We are going to find a better way of securing those areas and managing those areas so that we reduce the conflicts between the different groups. But we know also that we have serious security issues as a result of our neighbors. And I did send Minister Joho to engage his colleague in Uganda and Tanzania. There is currently a conversation that is going on between our three countries so that we can find a way of having a uniform license for all our fishermen to avoid this country arresting that country's people and the rest of what's going on at the moment. So that conversation is going on. We are scaling it up. If once the ministers finish with what they are doing, we are going to scale it up to the level of the heads of state, where you know I am now the chairman of the East African community. So Hassan, you have some homework to do there so that we can be able to complete that process sooner rather than later. We are also working with the Coast Guard, and I saw Shiosho somewhere, yeah, this the Director General of Coast Guard, so that we can have a sustainable surveillance mechanism for our waters. We have deployed several policing boats. There is a challenge of sustainability. Sometimes they don't have enough fuel. So I want us to work together with the BMUs and with the counties to see how we can make those security boats much more versatile, that they can do more surveillance, and to make sure that there is rescue and there is protection of our fishermen and women as they undertake their exercise. So in a nutshell, I am saying that we have identified the blue economy as one of the areas that we have huge potential. It is contributing only 0.4% to our GDP, when it can actually contribute maybe 6-7 times what it is contributing at the moment, maybe even 10 times. So this is an area of focus, and I am very confident with the team in the Ministry of Mining and Blue Economy under my friend Hassan Joho and the two PSS. So I want to encourage Guda and his team. You know very well that we have met many times, and you know very well that I am personally committed to this sector, and we will continue to look at opportunities for unlocking this potential. Finally, because we want to play at the next level, I have agreed with the ministry that we also buy deep sea fishing boats. We've committed 600 million shillings from government of Kenya, because the potential we have in the Indian Ocean is huge. Yeah? 1.2 billion, sorry. 1.2 billion to buy at least between 15 and 20 deep sea fishing boats that can go into the ocean for 10 days or thereabout, because that way we can achieve faster the targets that we have. We have also now licensed 24 huge trawling facilities in our waters with Kenyan flags, and we have insisted that they must land the fish in Kenya before they go anywhere. We are also commercializing Liwatoni. I have agreed with Joho that there is no reason why we should continue putting public money in some of these facilities. The private sector can do it better. So we are working on that and many of the other facilities that we have. And I want to encourage the fisherfolk and our partners at the county that let us mainstream the participation of the private sector so that we can leverage on making sure that these facilities we are building make sense to the fisherfolk and to our overall plan of unlocking the potential that exists in the blue economy space. I don't think I have forgotten any issue that I needed to say. I got some notes here. Let me see. Yeah, I think generally I have said what I wanted to say today on this very important conference. And therefore, just to give you my assurance and that of the government of Kenya, working with all our counties, that the blue economy space will not be left behind again. We are stepping up, and we want to unlock the potential that exists in this place. And I must congratulate Tom Mboya University for taking up the challenge of being the blue economy university. We're going to support this university, build the necessary infrastructure to train the highest quality of men and women and human capital in the blue economy space. So with those many remarks, the rest of the issues, and that is why we themed this year's Madaraka, a blue economy Madaraka. And it is a blue economy Madaraka because Homa Bay is the best positioned place for us to have a blue economy Madaraka. And I want to say I'm truly grateful to the people of Homa Bay, to the county government of Homa Bay and all the leaders in this region for putting together this Madaraka celebration that now looks like will be among the best organized, because I can already see the signs. So with those many remarks, I know I need to answer a few questions from these good people. But before I answer those questions, we have Baba in the room. You know, so I want to request Baba to come and make some remarks, and then I will answer the questions.